the best way to describe how I was feeling was Smokey in the pigeon coop.
Maybe you don't know what you do to me. Between me and you, I feel like chemistry. I won't let no one come and take your place. Cause the love you give, it can't be replaced. So no one else knows what to do. That's why
Loves, welcome back to my channel. For those of you who are new here, I am Moni. Welcome to my channel. If you are not subscribed, make sure you go ahead and click subscribe and turn on those post notification bells so you can be notified whenever your girl uploads a new video. And for those of you who are returning viewers, thank you so much. I appreciate everything that you guys do. For the couple views that I do get, I appreciate it because we a small family that's gonna only grow. That's all we're gonna do is grow from here. But as y'all can tell from the title of this video, y'all, I got so high, and I'm gonna be giving y'all the story time on that. And today, y'all can see in the background that I got my water today because I be getting so thirsty telling these stories. As a matter of fact, I'm thirsty right now. So let me take a drink real quick before we get started. Okay, y'all, so I know y'all noticed that I don't look a mess today. I'm finally not looking a mess. Look at my hair. Done, yeah. Get into the real hair, though. Get into the real hair. This is something I did real quick so I can go take me some pictures and stuff, you know. And I was feeling a little cute, so I'm like, let me go ahead and do a video real quick while I'm looking cute. Let them see me looking good for once instead of always coming out here looking like ain't your mama. So yeah, I'm gonna give y'all 2 quick story times about when I got high. I've gotten high more than 2 times, but these are the 2 times that was like, oh my God, like, whew. I pray I never go through that again. So I'm not gonna keep talking your heads off. I'm gonna get right into this video. Okay, so the first time that I got high, it was me and my cousin. Okay, so it's this dude that I be talking to or whatever. But it's this dude that I be talking to, right? And he what you call it? He had been growing him some weed and whatnot, and you know, just seeing if he could do it or whatever, you know. So it wasn't all that strong because it was his first time ever trying it. He just decided to plant one of his seeds and see what it do, and he grew some weed. So yeah, so me and him was talking in the car and stuff. That was nasty. Anywho, yeah, but I'm like, you know, joking around with him like, yeah, I'm gonna try some of your weed, I'm gonna support you, I'm gonna be the first person to get some, this, that, and the third. So when it came time for it to get done, I'm like, where my you know? So he like, I got you. So y'all thinking he playing or whatever, like jokes, we joking. He know I don't smoke, but he know I have smoked before, but it's not nothing that I do. So clearly I was joking. But this man really ended up bringing me my own. So I'm like, okay. So you know me, you gave it to me for the frisky, I'm gonna smoke it. So I went and bought me some blunts, y'all. I be looking so funny buying blunts because it be like weird because like I don't even smoke, and I come in there like, can I get a pack of smoke? So you know, you be want to sound all cool. You don't want to be looking like, girl, do you even smoke for real? Nah, but I what you call it? I'm like, yeah, I bought me some blunts and stuff. So I go in my room. Mind y'all, I don't be smoking, so it be weird when people see you smoke. You know how you don't want nobody to be like, girl, you smoking. So I was keeping it on the DL. No, I went home, went in my room by myself, shut my door. And me and my cousin was living together at the time. But she was gone with her niece. Her and her niece had left. And I was there by myself. So I'm like, okay, this is the perfect time. Let me roll my little, you dig, and see what's to it. Okay, so boom, boom, boom. I roll it. I'm sitting here. I smoked the blunt. And y'all, I got so high, but I was laughing so much. Like everything was funny, which is normal. Normal signs. All of the things that happened to me was normal for a beginner smoker. But the other times wasn't a good experience. But I'm laughing. So my cousin come and pick me up to ride with her somewhere. So I get in the car and I'm just laughing. You know, I don't want nobody to know that I've been smoking. I don't know why, because I was grown. I was 20. I'm 26 now. I was 24, I think, at the time. Very much grown. So, she like, girl, what is so funny? And then I just hysterically laughing like, like to the point, y'all, my side is hurting. I'm grabbing my side like, oh man, just stop. Every little thing was funny. So boom, boom, boom. That's that night, whatever. It go by. That night went smooth. So the second night, you know, I still had some weed left. So now I'm like, okay, last night was pretty cool. I'm finna smoke another blunt. Y'all, man, this is where things went left. I rolled a blunt, and so now my cousin's home this day. This the very next day after the night before. So I'm expecting the same type of reaction as the night before. So I rolled a blunt. I go in my cousin's room. I'm smoking. And she like, girl, why are you smoking? I'm like, girl, I'm getting high. Such and such gave me this. She know who my friend is. No need to make up a name, disclose the name, because this ain't about him. This about me. So I'm like, such and such gave me this. So I'm finna. So I'm like, you want to hit it? And she like, girl, no. So then I'm sitting there smoking it. I'm just chilling. I'm like, I feel good. So then I stopped. Then she like, let me hit it. So I'm like, oh, you finna smoke with me? So I'm like, okay. So I light the blunt back up. Me and her smoking back and forth. Mind y'all, it's just us two there. So then it's no snacks, no more snacks. We usually have a cabinet full of snacks. If you know, you know. If you ever been to our house, you know. When we stayed out there, me and her had buku snacks. So for some reason, this time we decided to smoke and ain't no snacks in the house. So we just high, just stuck and high. So next thing you know, I start feeling like I seeing stuff. So I'm like, ooh, I'm tripping. So I thought I was seeing stuff and whatnot. And I start getting paranoid. So then it's like, I jumped up and jumped on my cousin's bed. Because I'm like, you hear that? Girl, I felt like the best way to describe how I was feeling was Smokey in the pigeon coop. That's how I felt like. And I just, get off me. Get off me. That's how I really felt. So me and her tripping back and forth. I'm like, oh my God. And my nerves was going like, it's like I couldn't stop moving. My heart was racing. And I'm just like, so I'm telling Vinji, I'm like, you think we okay? So she like, I don't know. And then I'm like, you don't know? So then we both like psyching each other out, really. She talking about, I don't know. I'm asking her, do she think we're gonna be okay? She say she don't know. Then when she asking me, is we okay? And I'm like, I don't know. I don't feel okay. So I'm like, my heart just beating. So I'm like, I don't feel okay. I feel like my heart is finna like stop. Like it's beating so fast that I feel like it's finna flatline, like bing, 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 bing. Then you know, the little flatline thing. But I'm like, I was so scared. I'm like, I looked at her, I said, you think we should call our mom? I was so scared. I said, I think I should call my mom. Y'all, let me tell y'all about my cousin. I thought I was being dramatic. Even though I was being very dramatic because I was just high. So I should have just went to sleep, but I couldn't because my heart was racing so fast. I was scared it was going to stop while I was asleep. So that was making me even more scared, making my heart beat even more faster, and making me even more nervous. So, here go my cousin, because I ain't going to speak on her situation, but this girl, when I said, I think I should call our mom, like call my mom, this girl leaned back in her bed and said, don't call our moms. Yeah, that shit was so funny. Because she was literally crying. Like, she was legit crying, talking about don't call our moms. So, mind y'all, she had to work overnight this night. So, in a minute, I was finna be at home by myself. And y'all know I'm already, excuse me. I'm already tripping out with her there. So imagine when I'm there by myself, how I'm finna be acting. So I'm paranoid. So I'm like, I don't care. I'm finna call my mom, because my mom, she be getting high. She ain't no smoker, because a smoker can be taken wrong. She gets high. Call her a stoner. She a stoner. She be getting high. So I'm like, she should be able to tell me what to do to bring this high down, because I can't be in this house by myself like this. So eventually, some time go past. I call my mom on the phone. I'm like, Mom, what you doing? And she like, she's just nothing, whatever. So then I'm like, I don't feel okay. I'm not okay. So she like, what's wrong? I'm like, me and Benji got high and I don't feel okay. I'm telling her everything, that basically what I just told y'all, how I was feeling. So she like, what? So she like, her and her boyfriend telling me stuff to do too, so that it can bring my high down. So they like go in there and take I don't know if they told me to take a cold shower, a cold bath, or a hot bath to relax myself. One of the two. So I went and did it or whatever, and I'm sitting in there and I'm like, it's not working. And I'm like, at first I thought it was working until I realized my feet. I should have never looked down at my feet up in the tub. Like, if I would never look down at my feet, I probably would have been okay, because I did start to relax in the tub, whatever water I was in, cold, hot, don't remember. I know I had gotten into like they told me to. So I'm sitting in there and I started to relax and I thought I was okay. So then I looked down at my feet and I noticed my feet was doing like this on the thing. And I couldn't get them to stop. My nerves was just going and going. So then next thing you know, I started noticing that I was like doing like this on my leg with my hand, tapping my leg. And then that's when I started freaking myself out again, because I'm like, oh my God, I can't stop my feet from moving. So I'm like, I can't stop my feet from moving. So I start psyching myself out again, start thinking I'm tripping. I'm like, start thinking everything in my head, like, what if I pass out and drown in the water? I start thinking of all this different stuff, right? So that's making me psych myself out even more. So then I called my mom back on the phone, like, Mom, I thought I was okay, but my feet won't stop moving. So she like, girl, you just high. You need to relax. And I'm like, I'm trying. And then I'm basically finna start crying, y'all, because I'm so frustrated that I don't have control over my body. And it's like, being high is a different feeling than being drunk. Like, being drunk, you don't have control over your body, but you kind of know that you don't have control of, like, well, you don't know that you don't have control over your body when you're drunk, but when you're high and you're stuck, you can feel, like, that you don't have control over your body, and it's like a different experience. So that's why I was like, oh my God. But yeah, I'm like, I can't get my feet to stop moving. My hands won't stop tapping. And I'm just finna cry at this point. Because I'm like, something needs to happen for this to come. So my mom, like, she on her way over there. So my mom ended up coming up over there, right? And I think by this time, Yeah, my cousin had left to go to work already. I think she did, or she left right when my mom got there. They left to go to work. So, I mean, she left to go to work. Y'all, and mind y'all, she said that she was out of it when she was driving to work. Don't even know how she made it to work. She was so high. So, I think she ended up stopping to get her some snacks, too. She said she stopped and got her some snacks on the way to work, and she just was eating everything. So, that kind of probably brought down her high at work. So, my mom finally arrived at my house. She came in and stuff, and she come in there and she just talking to me. And by this time I had got out the tub and got in the bed to try to just force myself to sleep, because I just wanted it to be gone. Like, I just wanted the high to be gone. So I'm like laying in the bed. My mom coming in, she like, what's going on? So I'm like, I'm just can't stop moving. My body just won't stop. So she just talking to me, and me not even realizing that she's really not even doing nothing but talking to me. But I think I kind of felt more at ease, and my body started to relax because I knew my mom was there. I don't know why. If y'all close to your mom, like I'm close to my mom, y'all know if your mama say it's okay, it's okay. So I'm like, if something happened to me, at least my mama is here. So that kind of put my mind at ease, to where it felt like you can go to sleep. Because if you stop breathing in your sleep, your mama here. Even though my mom wasn't coming to stay all night. I don't know why I thought that she was going to still be there while I was asleep, because she was going back out the door. So, but it just put my mind at ease. I wasn't even thinking about her going back out the door. I was thinking about her, like, staying all night. Protect your daughter. So, I'm like, if I go to sleep and something happen, my mom here to make sure I'm okay, get me to the hospital. So that kind of put my mind at ease, and I started to lay there. And I didn't even notice that my mom was slowly talking me to sleep. So I just was talking. She was changing the subject off something totally different. Wasn't talking about me being high no more. Then she asked where the weed was at. So I'm like, it's up there on the dresser. But by this time, my mind had already started to calm down. I started to relax. So I'm telling her the weed up there on the dresser. She get it. So she like, oh, this the rest of y'all blood. She like, who rolled this? I said, me. She said, you know how to roll? I said, a little bit. So she light my stuff up, y'all. Like, hold on. Who told you to smoke my stuff? I know I'm messed up right now, but I'll be back for that weed. I'll be back for that. Y'all, I just let her take it though. I'm like, the rest is in that pack, baby. Get it now. So she like hit me. She said, "There's some good stuff." So I'm like, she said, "I see why y'all high." Then she gonna say some, "You stick to drinking, let your mama smoke the weed." So, you know me, we laughing and stuff now at this point. I done calmed down. I'm still high, y'all, but I'm relaxed now. I'm like a high that I could tolerate type high. So I'm laying there, I'm dozing off. I wake up and I'm like, I feel better. Y'all, I said I feel better. Then I'm like, let me take my dogs out, because we had 2 puppies, Trouble and Bear. I miss y'all so much. But I'm like, let me take the dogs out, y'all. This was at like freaking 12 o'clock at night, 1 o'clock at night. I just decided to get up out of my sleep and go take the dogs out. So my mom went with me down there to take the dogs out. She stayed while I took the dogs out to the bathroom and stuff. And then I came back up and then laid back down. And by that time, it was cold outside at the time too, because I remember putting on that big old pajama thing and a coat and all that to take them out there, because it was cold. So y'all know that cold weather kind of brought my high down even more. So by the time I came back in from letting the dogs run around and use the bathroom, I was pretty much not all the way sober, but pretty much sober for the most part. So I laid down, and next thing you know, I was asleep. I woke up to my mama telling me to come lock the door. So I'm like, okay. I locked the door and I went back in there and laid down and went to sleep. And that pretty much was that night. That's how that night went. So then the next day, it's time for work. I think, no, it wasn't the next day. It was the day after that. 2 days later, I was on my way to work with my friend, the one who gave me the weed. So, you know me, I don't be caring. Okay, yeah, it was a little embarrassing because it's like, haha, you can't control your weed. But I didn't care. I was telling my friend about it, my experience from his weed that he grew. Y'all, that's what I put. Notice I put them quotations on grew, because when I'm telling him about the experience that I had, this man saying, yeah, that weed was strong. He said, I ain't even give you the weed that I grew. I gave you the weed that I bought from this dude. The weed that he had been smoking the whole time. So I'm like, why would you do that? He like, what? I wanted you to get the full experience. I'm like, but I said I was supporting you. You see how you be when you smoke that? Like, that weed is for people who smokes weed. I don't. I was smoking about some. I didn't want you to smoke my stuff and it be some huff and you be talking stuff. So I'm like, I don't smoke. So if I would have smoked your weed that you grew, I probably would have thought it was some good stuff because I don't smoke. I would have been high regardless. So he like, yeah, true. I didn't even think about it like that. It was funny though afterwards. You know, at the time I was scared, but afterwards it was just funny. I didn't get mad at him or nothing. I just was telling him like, you're very dumb, because why would you think that I need the stronger stuff? Give me the Reggie. Give me the Reggie, the stuff we used to smoke back in the day. So yeah, that was pretty much that story. And since this kind of went longer than what it was supposed to, I'm probably gonna make a part 2 about the second time that I got high. And y'all, that time was even worse than this time. So stay tuned for part 2. Make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe to my videos so that you can be on the lookout for part 2 if you want to hear the second time that I got high. That was worse than this time that I got high. Well, it wasn't the second time, but y'all know, y'all get what I'm saying. And until next time, I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye, my love.